For joining us.
Hi, Tess. Are you
Tess?
there?
Tess?
Hi, Chris.
Oh,
Yes. Hi.
good morning. Are we on speaker? Can you pick up the phone, Tess? Is that okay? So you can come in loud and clear for our
Okay.
listeners.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, can you give us an update on the processing of the Programani Slapi Zudini Tautau program? Because, I think last time we talked with Mr. Byrne, he did mention that there were all these new applications that were sitting in boxes that they had to vet. And a lot of them were missing the required documents. And today, actually, I think it's June 30th, right, is the official deadline to turn in those required documents. But since then, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, can you give us an update on whether or not any of those applications have been vetted?
Oh, okay. With regards to those missing documents, we receive a lot. We call those clients that have missing documents, and we inform them that to submit their those documents as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I cannot speak in behalf of Department of Administration. We transmitted everything to Department of Administration, and up to now, this is the last day to submit all those missing documents. So for those clients who have, they know what they submitted, and if they have not submitted those, today is the deadline to submit those so that DOA can process their application. So with regards to the applications, everything was submitted to Department of Administration for their review and processing.
So, what is your involvement then with this program after you hand off everything over to DOA?
Nothing. It's at the hands of DOA now.
Okay. And
So our participation is actually to receive those documents and make sure that those are transmitted properly to Department of Administration, and we continue to receive the missing documents that these clients did not, submit, and we transmit those.
So you received the missing documents?
Yes, we do.
And
We continuously receive them.
And so how many, missing documents or people have you received missing documents from?
Oh, I don't have that, but I could state that the total applicants that we sent, the total applications that we sent to DOA is roughly 9,000 applications.
These are new applications, right, to the program?
Yes, to the program. Yeah.
Okay.
And
There
how
are
many?
9,000 applications, but there are some who are under our current SNAP program or under our Medicaid or CCDF or cash assistance program that also submitted an application. There's roughly 800 some of them. So I would say there are roughly less than 9,000 applications that legit that's not under our program that we submitted to DOA.
And Tess, how many of those applications had issues like missing documents?
We did not count that. Yeah, but what we did is we called those probably half of them. Yeah, because there's a lot that we called that has either missing ID, missing Social Security, or missing check stub.
So we're looking at like 4,500.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, missing. But they submitted those documents. A lot of them submitted.
How many more applications do we need the documents for? Do you have any estimate on that? Just so we can, if you guys filled out an application and you haven't heard anything about it, maybe you need to make some phone calls because this could be you. So how many apps do we have left that need the required paperwork?
We did not check all of those. That DOA can let you because they have everything.
Did you by any chance have any phone calls or received anything from people that didn't meet the initial deadline to file?
No.
Okay.
What kind of update can you give us on SNAP benefits, new applicants? You just usually give us the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Actually, since March, we have processed more than 3,000 applications for SNAP. Not only SNAP, even Medicaid. We process around 1,000, more than 2,000 applications for Medicaid and all other programs. So all in all, was able to process 6,800, roughly 6,800 applications on all those different programs, but mostly SNAP.
And this is just for the regular program. This isn't for program and
Yeah,
Slappy.
that's not from program and Salapi. Yes, that's only for regular, and those are new and reopened applications. Renewals are not included there.
Is that considered a significant increase in your
Oh,
opinion?
yes, it's a significant increase. If you're going to compare it in March, it's a significant increase. For April, May, and June, especially for SNAP, it tripled. Yeah. The total number of new applications and reopened.
And that's not with any new, how they increase the poverty level.
No,
that's
the
not,
poverty
that's
level.
just,
The poverty level stays the same.
okay.
Yeah, it's just that there's a lot of, people who were really laid off and reduced hours, so that's why they did qualify.
Okay.
Are you anticipating people on the SNAP program being impacted when they receive the unemployment assistance?
Maybe.
Are we looking at the people who are going to just lose eligibility altogether for the program? And if so, do you have any numbers on that, or have we already seen people
No,
get kicked out of it?
not yet. Not yet at this time.
What are you anticipating?
Oh, well, we anticipate some of them will be, depending on how much they get, depending on how much increase they have, because our income guideline for SNAP is 165. So depending on that, if their income went up by 130% of we announced it of the federal poverty level, then we need to assess. Definitely, their benefits will decrease, or some of them may totally not receive the benefit. Some of them, their benefits will decrease. Yeah.
You've been involved with the SNAP program you're the administrator, right? Of the
No, I'm
public
not.
welfare benefits?
I am the chief for Division of Public Welfare, so all the programs under the Division of Public Welfare. I'm not the direct administrator of the SNAP program.
But you've been with public health for a while in this particular program, correct?
Yes.
And having seen this increase in people who are applying for public assistance, what is your assessment of how the community is doing and how the community is hurting during this time?
Oh, everybody knows, I guess, because of this pandemic. So that's why we've been working. I'm encouraging the staff to work and process as much as they can to assist the people. And also, the thing is, even before, the reason why there's a lot of people under SNAP is the job is not there. Let's face it. So for some type of people with regards to their education, so that's why we have what we call jobs program or employment and training program, is to assist these people who are under SNAP or under any other welfare program to help them to be self-reliant, to assist them for their future, to assist their children. So as much as possible, we try to help everybody in order for them to have food, to have their medical, to have all the necessities that they need.
How concerned are you and maybe because when we hear about these public assistance, the stimulus programs, the federal funding is anticipated to end in December. I mean, are you guys anticipating a flood of new applicants after that?
I cannot assess that. Depends on the situation.
Okay.
Are you planning on retiring or resigning anytime soon, Tess?
It's in the planning stage.
How many years have you been in service at Public Health?
Almost 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been with Linda, huh, for a while too.
Yeah, I started at Guam Memorial Hospital. Yeah, if I'm going to include Guam Memorial Hospital, that's more than 30 years.
Wow. And so you're planning your retirement. What's the timeline with this? And then I guess next question is, do we have somebody who can fill your shoes? What size are you?
I think there will be someone who can, as long as she's creative, resourceful, and focused on her work. Yes, because when I started this job, I don't know anything. I can say I'm resourceful, and I look at everything and very teacher's.
So are we talking about like in a week?
Yeah. Or are you going to give 2 weeks, or because Linda only gave 8 days notice?
No, I want to make sure there's someone who can handle this, and I want a good transition.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to add about the program and people that may want to apply?
Oh, all I can say is if you need help, we're here to assist you. Just try to apply, and let's see how we can help you for everybody.
Okay. Is there any other? We were talking about how you guys were reaching out to people that had missing documents.
Oh, yes.
Is there still more people on this list of people you need to call, or have you guys?
No, we called all of them.
Okay.
Everybody, those 9,000, we call all of them. But of course, there's some who's not answering their line. So if they didn't able to hear from us, I would appeal to them. You know what you submitted. If you don't have a copy of your ID, your copy of all the household social security card, if you're working your check stub, submit it. The deadline is today if you want to receive cash assistance.
Thank you so much, Tess.
Thanks, Tess.
Okay.
You're still going to
Thank
be
you.
around next week, right? Because we want to get another update with you.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm still here, and I will stay.
All right.
We don't want to call and they're going to be like, Tess who? What? No, do you mean that lady who retired with Linda?
Thank you, Tess.
Thank you, Tess.
Okay. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Wash your hands.
Okay.
Wear your mask.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Of course.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. You know.
Again, today is the deadline. If you did apply for the Programa ni Slapi Zuda ni Tautau Banelas
Banelas
Dog.
Doggo program and a dude Tauto da Guinness.
Today is the deadline to submit the required documents. You can't file for the program anymore.